everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my absolute go-to recipes for the kids, and that is quite a simple vegetable pasta sauce. So if you don't already know me, my name's Karen and I have two children. Libby is 4.5 and April is 1, and this recipe goes down a treat with both of them every single time. They always clear their plates, they eat it in record time, and honestly they could eat it all day every day because it is packed full of goodness. There's nothing bad in it at all. So yeah, they're getting everything they need. This recipe does take a little bit of time to do, but I always cook a really big batch of it and I freeze it in portions in the freezer, obviously. So once you've done that, it's really easy for a quick meal. You just grab it out of the freezer, defrost it and cook it in the microwave and mix it with some pasta, and hey presto, done. So it's a really great thing if you're looking for a quick and easy dinner, and it saves you reaching for the fish fingers all the time. Nothing wrong with the fish fingers, but it just shakes it up a little bit. So the basis of this sauce is always the same for me. So I always use butternut squash, some red onion, a little bit of garlic and some tin tomatoes. And then it varies according to what veg I've got in the fridge lying around. We always have various scraps of vegetables lying around in the fridge, and I tend to just chuck them into this pasta sauce because we're going to blend it all up at the end afterwards. So the kids will have no idea what's in there. So I've got a little bit of leftover swede, some leek, a parsnip, a couple of carrots and half a courgette. That's all just kind of leftover bits. So I'm going to chop all that up and whiz it all in. We also use a little bit of tomato puree, some thyme, and then at the end I grate up some cheese and stir that through the sauce. So first things first, we need to chop this veg. If only it were that easy, hey? In reality that took quite a bit of time to chop up, but once that's done, that really is the hard bit over. So you need to heat some oil, a bit of olive oil in a pan, and then chuck in all the veg that you've chopped up apart from the garlic. And there is quite a lot of veg here, so you do need to use quite a big pot. So as you can see, it's all going in together, and then we're going to stir that around and let it soften down for a few minutes. Get a spoon out, Karen. Forgot that would help if you were organised, wouldn't it? So there we go. Stir it all round. Like I said, it needs to be left for a few minutes so it starts to soften. Once that's happened, add in your garlic and also some thyme. I just use dried thyme. I don't really use set amounts of anything. As you can see, I'm just sprinkling it in randomly. So you want to stir that around for about a minute, not very long really, just to get it cooking off. Then you need to add in a whole can of tin tomatoes, and then that won't be nearly enough liquid for all those vegetables. So I fill about half a can full of water and add that in as well, and then give it another stir around. Next in goes the tomato puree. Again, no set measurements at all. I'm just sticking in a splodge of it. And again, give it a good old stir around. So you want to bring all that up to the boil. As you can see, it's boiling there. Another stir, and then turn the temperature down quite low and let it simmer. And you'll need to let it simmer for about 40 minutes-ish. So that's been going for about 40 minutes. As you can see, I'm going to get my knife now and just have a little check to see that everything's soft. So assuming the vegetables are soft, you can turn the heat off. Then add in some grated cheese. That is about 50 grams worth there. And then you want to stir that around and let it all melt into the sauce. We'll get there eventually. So, as you can see here, I've got a handheld blender. That's my Murphy Richards one. And you want to blend it all down. It'll take some doing, but keep going, and eventually you will get a lovely smooth sauce. And the kids will have absolutely no idea what is in there. They will just see a nice tomato sauce. There we go, all nice and smooth now. That will get quite sticky on the blender because there's cheese in it, so you probably want to stick it into soaking water. So these pots are brilliant. I just bought a load of these from the pound shop, I think. It's normally in a pack of 5, and I use it to freeze all the batches of food that I make for the kids. So as you can see, we're just dishing it up. I do full pots, and that will do both of the kids, no problem. So once you've dished it up, you want to leave them to cool down completely, and then pop the lids on and stick them in the freezer. So when you're looking for a quick meal, all I do is grab one out of the freezer, take it to the microwave, let it defrost in there and heat it up. While that's doing, I will cook off some pasta. So pasta in the bowl, sauce on the pasta, mix it all around and then give it to your kids, and they will love every mouthful if they're anything like mine. Wow, clean bowls all round. Was it really yummy?
Yeah!
Yeah, is it one of your favourites?
Yeah!
Yeah! So there you go, that's my absolute go-to recipe for the kids. It takes a little bit of time to chop all the veg and let it cook down, but once it's done, it's the quickest thing in the world to whip out the freezer and give to them. And the kids absolutely love it, don't you? Don't you? Say hello. Hello. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love you to subscribe, and I will see you very soon for another video. Thanks for watching.